All right, for those of you that watch us, know this was where the chickens were all winter long. That compost pile there was what was inside their structure. This year had plastic, greenhouse plastic on it, just like the cattle panel does. We got tomatoes and stuff growing in that. This winter was shelter for the chickens. That compost pile right there was what was behind it. This year's pretty much done. Tomorrow I'm going to put it on the corn, well, not on the corn, but where the corn's going to go. But what I did this evening, is planted around here with some squash around this arbor, because I just wanted to, and we had the room. So this here is a sunflower, same as this is, and the chickens, I assume, just planted those there, I guess because they wanted to. I'm gonna guess that's a sunflower as well. And there's one. I'm not going to bother them. I'm going to let them do what they want to. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. But this here is a loofah. We grew loofahs probably 3 or 4 years ago. They did pretty good for us. In fact, I think she still uses one in the shower. Not 100% sure on that, but I think she still does. One that we grew. But these we got 5 of them in here. I just planted in down to there. And they'll trellis up over top of this cattle panel area. Nice trellis. So there's 5 of those. And right here, this squash here, pumpkin squash, whatever you want to call it. And there is a butter crunch is what those 2 are. And also these 2 here are butter crunch. Actually, no, I'm sorry, these 3. That one, and that one, and them 2 over there is a butter crunch. These 4 here is a white kombucha. No, sorry, the kombucha's inside. These are a delicante sweet dumpling is what this is. That there's another sunflower that the chickens wanted us to have. That one and that one is a sweet dumpling. These here are the kombuchas. These 5 right through here. And these here are I can't remember what the heck these 5 here are. Not that it really matters. They're all squash or pumpkins or whatever. This here is another one that the chickens wanted us to have. And this here being in their chicken run this winter, only thing I did was scrape the compost off. I didn't scrape it all out. There's still plenty there. But you can see it's pretty dry here. I watered them in fairly well. They'll probably do, I'm sure they're going to do fine right there, as long as we do have an issue last year. We had an issue with vine borers, but they were down in the lower field. They weren't up here. But I'm sure they'll find their way up. I was thinking there was more seeds out through here that sprouted from the chickens, but I know there is a nice one. A really nice one up here. And this here is our sunchoke bed that's doing really good. And inside here, like right there, that's a sunflower, but the chickens were in this area. And also too, I filled this up with some of the raw compost from down below. So that one, those I think are just regular old sunflowers from the compost from the chickens. And this clear up in here is some kind of squash or pumpkin or whatever. I would guess it's either a pumpkin or a butternut, because we gave them, it might be a spaghetti too, because we gave them a spaghetti or 2 as well. So we'll see what they are. But hopefully we do good with this. It's the last 2 years, this area right here was our sunflower bed. So sunflowers being there naturally, like that it's gonna happen. There's another one that I don't know if I showed you that little dinky one there or not. I just noticed it. And there's one there. So they're definitely here. Definitely in this area for sure. So anyways, also I want to show you the garlic. Our garlic this year is looking so flipping nice. It won't be another month or so and I'll be harvesting this. This is going to be a really nice harvest for us, I do believe. It's not showing any signs yet of scapes. ready to pop out. So, but it's only the end of May. They don't usually come out till June. So yeah, but our lettuce is looking really good. Let me take you around there and show you it quick. And those of you who watch us know we ran out of plugs when we was doing these, and those 2 rows right there I did with cedar, and they're almost caught up to these. So, and I don't know, I think directly seeding them like that's easier by far. Anyways, this here bed here has carrots in it, and they are, I don't know if you can see it, let me zoom in, and there are carrots coming up. Those aren't carrots that you see there. Let me see if I can, yeah, that's not a carrot, them's weeds. But there are carrots. Right there's a carrot. Right there is a carrot. And there's a bunch out through there. They're hard to see, especially on camera. And the pole beans are coming up nice. Pole beans are coming up pretty good. Bush beans are coming up pretty good. We grew these side by side just to see which ones did better, for one, and we're getting older and we want a easier harvest, so we're going to try to get pole beans if they produce as good as what these do. And these we know do really good. These are providers, and those are blue leg. We'll see which ones do best. And our peas, she just went through them just a little bit ago and trained them to the trellis. And our spinach going down along the side of it, they're looking really good. We could probably almost harvest some spinach for the farmer's market. Swiss chard's looking nice. Down that far end, the kales, it's looking good too. I don't know if you can see it real good on the camera. It's starting to come in, look good. The onions are definitely looking good over on that far end. And our rhododendron is beautiful. That thing right there is just so beautiful. That right there is a rhubarb going to flower. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna collect the seeds off of it. And there's another one right there going to flower. I'm gonna collect the seeds off them and see how they do for us. But anyways, that's going to wrap this up. I just wanted to give you a quick tour. I ain't made a video in a while. This year's on my phone, so hopefully it turns out all right. I was outside and I didn't feel like going in and getting the camera, so I just did a quick one on my phone. It's actually not as quick as I was hoping. It's 7.5 minutes. So anyways, that's going to wrap this up. So until we meet again, take care and God bless.